challenge yourself. You know, and I'm not speaking against pretty. I'm challenging your system. That's what I'm doing, because I find that a lot of people are loyal to dysfunction. They loyal to a system that's killing them. It's killing them. They later on, they late in their life, and nothing, and when they look back over their life, nothing is reflecting or nothing is giving them that measure of validation or accomplishment that they feel like they should have in their life right now. And it's because they're dealing with an immature inner life. Their child is running them. They react to situations just like a child would. Sometimes you see people, don't say nothing to me, don't talk to me, you don't know what you're talking about, this is just the way I am. That's your child talking. That's your inner child talking. Because they react to stimulus. They react to stimulus. Adults do not function like that. So I got a question. Are y'all blaming yourself for something that happened in your life? David, you blaming yourself for something?
Blaming myself. I have.
Are you victimizing your own self? Have you ever victimized your own self?
Sometimes you need to victimize yourself.
Okay, give me an example.
You do. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
You know why children and adults victimize themselves? Because they feel like they to blame for whatever happened.
Sometimes you are the blame.
Sometimes you're not.
And yeah, I agree.
Kids are not the blame.
It's a 50-50 thing.
That's why kids are traumatized when their parents go through divorces. Because they feel like they had something to do with it, or it's their fault. Or they can't understand what's going on. And it's like for us, like I said earlier, when you say understand means the truth that you stand under. And a lot of people standing under a faulty truth system. The things that they believe and the way that they operate is faulty. Come on.
Well, the thing about this is people have to learn how to trust their intuition and trust their hearts. Stop listening to other people and listen to your inner soul. Your inner soul will not lie to you.
But they don't know how to work it.
You don't have to work it. All thing I do is listen. Your intuition is never wrong. If you go back and rewind about everything matter of fact, we overthink stuff too much. It's not that hard. Go back and think. When your intuition told you do not give her or him a second chance, do not sleep with him or her, do not spend your money on this and that, and your intuition is always correct. And we keep going over this thing over and over. This is a common denominator. Many people we talk with at church, on my own. Stop hanging with these toxic people. I mean, it's the same. Everybody has the same problem. Stop hanging with these toxic people. People who spread negativity, because negativity feeds off of attention. And you don't want to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, self, I cannot be around these negative people, because you need that energy, because all of y'all feed off of this negative energy.
You know why they feed off the negative energy? They feed off the negative energy of Black X because that's how they recognize themselves. And they had learned to separate themselves.
What was that?
They had learned to separate themselves from this identity that they have. And then Daryl, when you come and you say, when you begin your new walk, and you begin to say, I'm a new person, the new me, you didn't just happen to stumble upon this new identity that people know you now. Because the Davian that's 37 was not the Davian that was 27.
Don't call my age!
Oh.
Call your mama age.
You told me he was 25.
He 20. He old.
Call your mama age. She's 79. Don't call my age.
So what I'm saying is this. You had to become a new you. And the steps that you had to walk to become a new you was you had to put those things away. You had to put them away. Because if you didn't put them away, they were going to put you away.
Ooh.
Well, once on that, I tell people all the time, you have to learn to walk away from conflict. Don't waste your time or your energy engaging in drama. Walk away from conflict, because it doesn't make you weak. People think it makes you weak when you walk away. It makes you stronger. Like you say, if you don't put them away, they're going to put you away. So the more conflict you dive in and keep yourself in, they're killing you. Matter of fact, I heard a man say this the other day. People they're jealous of your gift. And he said people don't realize if they kill you, they kill your gift. So what you should do is keep me alive so I can continue my gift. And I said, what? I said, that makes so much sense. So why you, like we killed Dr. King and his gift. It died because nobody couldn't do what he did. So if you want to continue to keep me around and keep my positive energy and keep my gift and all the things I have going on good in my life, keep me around. Because matter of fact, you have to realize what's important in your life. Those negative people, they're not important at all. They're not important at all. And we make them a big part of our life. And we have to stop that because, once again, that's the common denominator of all these people issues that I see, that I talk to. It's negative people and these people who criticize you all the time. Leave them alone. We got to take a break. This is our last break. It's 5:40. We're behind. But this is the live show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio, the 107.9 FM. This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show. We're right back after this pause for the call. We'll be right back. Call in 901-260-5926. I played this song 30 times last night. Turn up, Justin.
The music. It's
Christmas. This is the baddest CD of all time.
And outside it blue.
Like snow.
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown? That's Temptations. I gotta go. You cut off.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our Spirit-filled worship service, and each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study. You do not want to miss these power-packed services. We are a church for all people, and we welcome you as we transform the Memphis culture. The church is located inside the Presbyterian Church at 561 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Goose Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
Who on there?
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime. When they're done, it's going to be the city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on fire, hungry rebel revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds, not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion, integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100.
We'll be right back after the pause for the calls. Call in at 901-260-5926. 901-260-5926 if you want to get in the conversation. Call in!
And enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web. Relationshipunleashed.com. All donations are tax deductible. Come on, join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
Go get tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the third leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
In Memphis, condoms are free from Planned Parenthood and their friends all over town.
Nothing sexier than free. So check out freecondomsmemphis.org and get some.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Want to talk about sex? Talk about condoms at freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you get some. freecondomsmemphis.org.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Choices is a non-profit sexual health clinic in Midtown Memphis. We accept TennCare and offer patient assistance to help pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services in an LGBTQ-affirming environment. We offer a wide range of services, such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender nonconforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.
Oh, yeah. back. This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show, the live show on KWAM 900 Talk Radio, the new 107.9. This is the show we educate, empower, and enrich the community.
And we are talking about life. Make you want to holler and throw up both of your hands sometimes. I know. Because there's so much going on, and, you know, people stressed out for holidays.
Girl.
That's the last thing I'm worried about. So before we want to just wrap this up, and then we want to just kind of do some Christmas cheer and just kind of bring the spirit back up a little bit. So we were talking about the operating system, and I gave y'all like a parable after the Bible. And you know, it's clearly a lot of illustrations in there. You know, these kind of situations happen with people. But what I want you to take away today from the radio show is this right here. In order to break your system, because you can look back over your life and you find yourself going in and out of relationships. You find yourself getting fired from jobs. You find yourself always in conflict. You find yourself always on the short end of the stick. It's your system. You got to put it away. And how do you put it away? You got to resist. You got to resist the temptation to react the old way that you will react with something, especially when you make the proclamation over yourself that I'm changing and I want to do better. Don't you know that this is not you? It's not you. It's just a system that you operate under because that's part of our paradigm. The paradigm is the world around you that you take in and you process and you make it your truth. It's time for some of y'all to throw your truth away and get you a new truth. Stop taking this into 2018. You do not need make another resolution. You need a resolution for 2018. We're not doing no resolutions. We're going to do some resolutions. So you don't keep making them year after year after year, the empty promises, and you keep coming up short. So remember, if you think it, and you understand it, and you speak it like a child, that's your system. You need to clean that up. You need to get rid of it, because if you don't get rid of it, it is going to get rid of you.
And one of those it's like 8 people you need to stay away from. I was talking about them earlier, but this is one of the people you really need to stay away from. The people who play the victim all the time. Those people, they always find someone to blame for their setbacks in their lives or those mistakes. They never take responsibility. They are never making a progression in life. And the people who hold on to grudges all the time. And the people who easily get into arguments and fights. And then the people who feel sorry for themselves all the time. And then they got the people who always think there is something missing from their life. They're never happy or never satisfied. Stay the hell away from those people. Because once again, the common denominator in all these issues and these people who dial my phone numbers, they deal with these people. And these people right here, you really stay away from. People who just don't care. And those are dangerous people. But
emotionally void people.
Yeah, stay away from people who just do not care about anything. And so it's people like that, and those people drain you literally, and you have to stay away from those people. And then lastly but not least, stay away from people who always disappoint you. Who keep disappointing you.
I want to go back to the one before the last one.
Which one?
The one you said, the people that have no emotion.
Oh, who don't care?
Don't care.
Oh yeah.
So those type of people, we have a way to identify them with the TCUD. It's a TCUD exam that Texas Christian University came up with it. That's what it's named after. And it's called cold-heartedness. It's a scoring test that they give criminals to see how they feel or they have any remorse for the crimes that they've committed. And a lot of times, a lot of those people will score very high in this category, and it's called cold-heartedness. And those people right there are almost like serial killers. And even though you might have somebody in part of your social circle that haven't really killed anybody, but they kill y'all every time they come around.
They have killed them.
They come in with this infectious type of energy. And they always are the ones that have the corrupt ideas or the suggestions that pull you in with them. And the reason these people need you to go along with them in their particular plot is because they are down in the hole. And they got to have people down in the